In this video, we'll look at a fragrance by Bentley. It is for men and it's called Silverlake. It's a 2020 release. If you're interested, I'll see you in the video. Hi there, I'm Peter from Central. On this channel, we look at fragrances. Niche, designer, perfumers, you name it. If you love fragrances or you just want to smell great, hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to hit the like. I want to thank you in advance for doing that. And now let's look at a Bentley fragrance. Nowadays, lots of car manufacturers make fragrances. Bentley makes fragrances, Mercedes makes fragrances, Discovery makes fragrances, or Land Rover. I even saw one by Nissan. I didn't get it, but maybe you guys know something about it. I also have some Mercedes, I think, and I do have a couple from Ferrari as well. But my favorite car fragrance, I guess, line is definitely Bentley. They do a really good job. Bentley, for me, is a clear winner in the car manufacturer fragrance lines. They blend their fragrances extremely well, and they use nothing but the best quality ingredients. I have a few Bentley fragrances in my personal collection. Some of the favorite ones that I have is, of course, Bentley Intense. It's kind of a boozy fragrance. Very nice, very strong, make you smell like a cowboy. I also love Bentley Momentum Intense, like Carolina Herrera, CH Men. And of course, this one is a recent acquisition. I really like this one a lot. This is the Bentley for men, and it's the black edition. If you can find this one, it's a really good one. If you're interested in a review on black edition, I will link it in the cards above. But for now, let's look at the presentation of this fragrance first. It is blue, and it's got a little silver top, and it has the Bentley logo on the front. I think all of the fragrances kind of do the same thing. They look all kind of like this. And it's just a simple box, smooth, little stripe on top. And this was actually a tester, so I got it for a really good price. Don't you love that? And the bottle, look at this beautiful bottle. It's got like a silver gradient. You can look through it if you hold it up in the light. You can see the juice on the inside. It's got the same little knob on top. Now, I just recently realized, you know what that reminds me of right here? It kind of looks like the knob that I have in my Land Rover right on the side right here. It's like the navigation knob. I mean, isn't that a cool little thing for a fragrance? Bentley, I tell you. And all the bottles look kind of like this, except for the square line, like the Momentum Intense. But all the bottles are kind of in the same shape. They look really good, and they stack kind of sideways on your shelf like that, which is perfect because they actually save some space that way. Let's give it a spray and see what we got inside of this one. And see how the sprayer does. Nice thick sprayer. Bentley uses a slogan, powerful, refined, and made from only the rarest and best ingredients. And I have to agree, they really use very natural smelling ingredients. They don't smell synthetic at all. Very easy to smell, and they never give you a headache or anything like that. When you first spray this one, what you're going to get is some lemon and mint. Now the mint is very soft, and it's not a peppermint or a spearmint. It's just kind of a general sort of mint spray. It's nothing like, I have a Guerlain, and this is the Eau de Parfum, the Guerlain Homme. And when you spray that one at first, I mean, it is really minty, like strong peppermint or something like that. But on this one, it is really blended really well with the lemon, and it gives you sort of a fresher, sharper, fresher feel. They're trying to capture the snow-capped mountains and the Silver Lake as you're driving in a mountainscape. They're trying to catch that feeling with this fragrance. But it doesn't take too long before the fragrance takes a little slope into lavender and violet leaves to kind of soften it out a little bit. And that's where it stays for quite a while. So it's a little bit of a dip into lavender and violet leaves. As you keep going, you're gonna have some white musk and amber in the fragrance that's going to give it some longevity. I wore this one a couple of days ago and I got past 8 hours with really good projection, and actually the next morning I sprayed some on my hand and wore it, and actually the next morning I could still smell it on my skin. It was faint, but it was still there. So if you twisted my arm and you said, okay, what does it smell like? We have some lavender, we have some lemon, we have some mint, we have some musk for longevity. But what would you say it smells like in your collection? Well, for me, I sat back and I kind of looked at it and I went, you know what it smells like to me? It smells like it is a little bit, or quite a bit, of Acqua di Gio Profumo. And then you toss in on a little bit lighter, light blue intense from Dolce & Gabbana. But you take out the sweetness. There's not much sweetness in here, a little bit, but not nearly as much as the Dolce & Gabbana. And then at the very, very end, what you want to add into is a little bit of an aquatic note, and I will get that from Pour Rum by Bulgari, Acqua Bulgari. I would add a little bit of that at the very end, just to kind of round out the fragrance. It doesn't smell a lot of aquatic. It doesn't have a fishy smell or anything like that at all. It's on the fresher side. But that's kind of the feeling that I get. I think if you like any one of these three, if you like Acqua di Gio Profumo, if you like Dolce & Gabbana, or if you do like the Bulgari Acqua Pour Rum for men, I think that you would be very happy with the Silverlake by Bentley. When I sprayed it a couple of days ago and I wore it, it didn't go through much development for me. It kind of started off with the lemon and the mint at the beginning, kind of sank into the lavender a little bit, and that's kind of where it stayed for most of the day. It wasn't until in the evening that it kind of sank into the heavier notes of the fragrance. So it is pretty linear. What you spray is pretty much what you get. With 8 hours of longevity plus and a good arm's length projection for a price around $50 if you buy it online, with a scent profile of Acqua di Gio, Dolce & Gabbana light blue, and a little bit of an aquatic. I think this is a really good scent. It's going to be a great scent for 2021. I'm going to be wearing this one a lot because I do like all of those scent profiles. And now I have a fragrance that kind of has all of them in one. It is office friendly. I think pretty much any age can wear this one. It leans a little bit more masculine for sure. It's a man's fragrance, but you know, why not? I hope you enjoyed my review of Bentley Silverlake 2020 edition. If you did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like it, and share it with your friends so they can get smelling great as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Until next time, I want you to take good care of yourself, always smell nice, and I'll talk to you soon. Until then, Scent Trail out.